What's good, my people? You know what I'm saying? Hope y'all having a productive day fresh off that clock. You know what I'm saying? Y'all coming fly with G5 for a quick second. Hey, man, the sport of boxing. These promoters gotta stop holding up these fighters from being great. If you have a talented fighter and he's great, once you get past the green stage at the beginning of his career, it's time to upgrade the level of the competition. You will no longer be able to feed true boxing fans who pay to see fighters and who support the fighters. Fuck the promotional outfits. We support the fighters. You understand me? If the fighter don't make the money, the promoter's not gonna get money. Shit, they can get money off some other bullshit ass fights. But if you got a cash cow, a star pupil that you have, or star pupils, they make that plural because some people have more than one fighter that are a star or on the brink of becoming a star, and you choose not to let them fight the best competition. If you are in the sport of boxing and you choose not to be great or don't want to be great, why the fuck are you boxing? It's a violent sport. Everything is not going to be sweet, butterflies and roses and all that pretty shit, because this is a violent sport. Yeah, it's a sweet science, but it is a brutal sport, and people do take a lot of taxing on their body depending on what style of fighter they are and, things of that nature. So it's imperative when you are in your 20s, in your prime, get these big fights out of the way, man. Why would you wait till you 35 to try to take on all these young goons or the best competition when you are considered on the back end of your prime or either out of your prime, and then you want to take on these young goons and think you're gonna get a moral victory from us real boxing fans? Now the dick riders, they'll ride with this shit, but it's still some people that's 35, 36, 37 and still great shape, and they still kicking like a knee in the boot. And hell, they keep producing because they are fundamentally sound. They might have lost a step with speed or something like that, or their movement and things of that nature, but they're fundamentally sound, and power is the last thing to go. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I just want to see the best fights from the best fighters, period. And if you're a fighter and you are with a promotional outfit and they continue to try to sell us bullshit by putting you in fights that we know you're supposed to win, then we're not going to support that shit. And if it's on pay-per-view, that shit will flop straight up. So a lot of these promotional outfits need to get their ass out the way, get their head out their ass, because you know why? They asses are not getting in the ring. Some of them have never gotten in the ring, don't have any fucking boxing experience whatsoever at all. But they want to be the boxing expert and tell you, oh, that you wrong about this fighter should fight that fighter, or this fighter shouldn't be getting a shot at unification or undisputed. If they did the groundwork to do it, man, let's get this shit. If you got two of the best fighters in a fight, people want to see that. That means the shit will sell. And the real boxing fans like me and the people I rock with, we're going to buy the shit. But if you keep feeding us pathetic ass bullshit, we're not gonna fuck with it. Even if we like the fighter, we don't want to keep seeing the fighter that we think is the goods fight trash cans, fight cab drivers. You know what I'm saying? Fight Wendy's restaurant managers and shit off the street. Niggas unloading beer trucks. Hey, we're gonna pull you. Yeah, come on, we'll give you $100K. Let's come fight. What? The average man or woman don't have $100K. So if you tell them, hey, I give you $300,000 to come and fight this fight on a short notice, they gonna do it. Whether they get their ass beat or not, they're gonna take that chance. Why? Because they have never made that much money in their life. But we supposed to just eat it up like it's Thanksgiving food, just because the fighter that we like or we know it's the goods or think it's the goods is fighting them. No, man, enough of that shit, man. Like, take the trainer wheels off, rip the band-aids off these motherfuckers. And you fighters out here, y'all gotta drop y'all nuts. If they work for y'all, show us it, you feel me? Because all that extra fluff shit and just getting in here with any and everybody ain't gonna work. Now, if you already been taking on, had 3 tough fights, you take a little light touch and then fight a Mando and then get back to what you're doing, bro, I ain't got no problem with that, because you applying yourself and you're trying to fight the best fighters. But if you're not, man, what are you doing in the sport of boxing? Yeah, so you want to be remembered for making a whole bunch of money in boxing, or you want to be remembered for fighting the greats or fighting the best fighters so you can become a great? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what this shit is about. Legacy. When you fight legacy fights, the money is going to come. I know it's prize fighting, and, you know, you put your life on the line every day for a lot of people, entertainment and things of that nature. But if you fight the best fighters out there that people feel are the best, if you're one of the best, like Devin Haney or Tank Davis, we want to see y'all fight. Why? Because we feel like y'all are two of the best in y'all's division, or the best two in your division at 135. So with that being said, if y'all line up to fight, we're going to buy the shit. You understand me? So let's make this shit happen. Like, it's too much talking, too much Twitter fingers, too many people want to use social media for every goddamn aspect. It's good to promote and do other things of that nature, but man, if you stop talking shit on social media, if you have no, and I'm gonna say no, and I'm gonna say that drastically, and put a lot of emphasis on that, if you have no interest in trying to make a fight with a fighter that you clout chasing by calling out on the internet, sit that weak ass shit down, man. We got enough of people out here who are social media stars, social media champs, undisputed social media champs, keyboard gangsters, goddamn Twitter OGs, Instagram Bloods and Crips. You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, enough with the bullshit. If you know you're not gonna try to make the fight and fight a man or fight a woman, because there's women in the boxing as well, just shut the fuck up and go fight somebody that you know you really want to fight. Please. It's imperative. It's tanking the sport of boxing, and you allow excuse me, you allow celebrity boxing to come in and have a open runway to land they goddamn plane, because ain't nobody else, or a lot of the great fighters, or the good fighters in the real sport of boxing, and the professional boxers, not entertainment boxers, ain't trying to fight each other. Got people ducking, asking and requesting for franchise belts. I mean, like, damn, you give up your belt so you won't fight one man. So one man in the sport of boxing is gonna make you give up your title because you don't want to fight him. Bruh, I'm telling y'all, this shit is not normal, and it's too much pussy in some of these men's blood. I'm not even gonna lie to you or try to sugarcoat the shit. There's too many men in here acting like bitches these days, and they boxers, and they bleed out in the sport of boxing. The shit that pump through their veins and the shit that pumps in their heart, bruh, it's not solid. There's no solidarity there. So if they got some yes men around them who are gonna allow them to just do the bullshit, they're gonna continue to keep doing it. If you keep buying it because they feel like we got the black dollars on lock, they gonna keep feeding us bullshit. We are the business of boxing as fans. Pull back the plate with your money and keep it in your pocket. Stream that shit until you get what you want out of the fighters that we want to see. That's just straight up. A little quick hit for y'all, man. We ain't got no time to keep on bullshitting in boxing. Father Time waits on nobody, y'all. You understand? Nobody is obsolete or excluded from aging. Not one soul. Everybody's gonna get old. So it's best that you go ahead and get all the shit that you want to get in while you're young. Like, why would you want to wait to fight all these killers when you get in your 30s? A lot of people have been fighting since they're 7 years old. Turn pro between 16 and 21 or 22. I mean, just doing a range of what I see a lot of some of the fighters that's fighting now. And bam, you rolling. Once you get about 5 years, by the time you're 27, 28, bro, you should be fighting the best fighters possible to become a legend and be the best that you can be, man. And I mean, I don't see no other way around it. I mean, that's just what it is. Like, y'all want to wait till the end of time for a moral victory because you fought the young goon that might have lost, or it was a competitive fight and took an L, or you might win. Okay, you win, great. But if you lose, there ain't no moral victory for no fights, man. When you lose, you lose. When you win, you win. Point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? Look at the bullshit we got in 147. You got Boots running down fastly at a rapid rate, trying to get these fights. Young, hungry goon, hella talented. We want to see him keep stepping up and rising this competition up, which we need to see, and that's what we hoping and expecting to see. We see what type of energy and see what type of time he's on. He want to fight the best. He believe he the best. All credit, all support to the young goon, man. Real talk, you know. Do I feel like he ready for Earl Spence? I feel like he's ready. Is he gonna win? That's yet to be seen. Is he ready for Bud Crawford? We don't. I feel like he is, but will he win? That's the question to be answered. So we need to see these fights. He already basically the number 3, I guess, basically rated, you know, welterweight in my opinion, behind Earl and Bud. Or you could put him at 4 if you want to put Ugas there because he has the super WBA belt. But we need to see these fights, man. Boxing and old school boxing was predicated on the best fighting the best, not one.